Half a day and hello there. Welcome to another episode of Me and Green Pack, where we talk Green Bay Packer football. I am your host, John Juan Tan Juan, and yes, I know the Packer season is done, but that doesn't mean that the NFL news stopped. Speaking of which, breaking news from yesterday, Bill Belichick, former NFL coach, will not be a first ballot Hall of Famer. Bill Belichick, who is sitting at 333 wins and 178 losses, second only to Don Shula, who has 347 wins. Belichick, who has 8 Super Bowl wins, 2 with the New York Giants as their defensive coordinator, 6 with the New England Patriots as the head coach, 17 division titles, 9 conference championships, 12 Super Bowl appearances, and 21 winning seasons.
If that's not a Hall of Fame resume, I don't know what is.
My thoughts exactly. Now, from an anonymous source who was a Hall of Fame voter this year, stated that he heard Bill Polian, who is the Indianapolis Colts and Buffalo Bills' former general manager, stating to other voters that he believes Bill Belichick should have to wait, had to take a year penance for his participation in the Spygate back in 2007. Now, if memory serves me right, Belichick was fined $500,000, as the Patriots were also fined $250,000 and had to forfeit their first-round pick in the 2008 draft. Also, I believe that is the season that the Patriots failed to have an undefeated season by losing to the New York Giants in that Super Bowl. So I think his penance has been served. Bill Polian was also stated to be vouching for Robert Kraft to be in the Hall of Fame this year because Kraft has been lobbying for it the past 14 years. And Polian did seem to stand up for Kraft, saying that Kraft had no idea about the Spygate. Yet I'm raising a lot of questions because Polian also stated that he was not 100% certain whether or not he did or did not vote for Bill Belichick. Now, he did confirm through the Hall of Fame committee that he did, in fact, vote for him, but that still raises a lot of questions.
It sounds like a hater to me.
That does sound like one too to me as well. And I also looked at the process of how the voting is done and all past coaches. I didn't know that only one coach gets voted into the Hall of Fame. And I looked at the list of coaches with Hall of Fame credentials, and they're still not in. For example, Marty Schottenheimer and Dan Reeves, they're both in the 200-win club.
What?
Mike Shanahan, Tom Coughlin, and George Seifert, they all have multiple Super Bowl championships.
What?
And if you look at Chuck Knox, he is a 3-time Coach of the Year.
What?
What all this boils down to, what it seems like to me, is that with people with those kind of credentials and they're still not in the Hall of Fame, tells me that this whole Hall of Fame process, the whole committee, everything just needs to be revamped and needs a major change. Now, saying these guys are not Hall of Fame material is like saying like John Cena is not the GOAT, or like my wife is not the best ever, or that IU wasn't the best college football team this year, or the fact that Tom Grossi didn't earn his 1 million subscribers, which he got last night. Shout out to you, Tom. Congratulations. What it boils down to is there's going to be a lot of questions about this. There's going to be a lot of criticism and all. I even hear that a lot of Hall of Fame inductees and the media are wanting to boycott this year's NFL Hall of Fame. Only time will tell, but this right here just shows that there's a lot of things that needs to be worked out. You have to take out personal feelings, and you have to take out the inconsistent guidelines to be in the Hall of Fame. Hopefully they can get this stuff all worked out, but to me it just seems kind of unfair with a man with this many credentials. It's not a first ballot Hall of Fame. Doesn't make sense to me. What do you think? Let me know in the comments down below. And as always, Packer Nation, go Pack, go.